Now we will going to learn about one logical formula. For example, you have a requirement such a way that I would like to categorize the entire data, in the sense entire suppliers. I would like to categorize into two category. That is nothing but we are paying a high invoice amount and low invoice amount. Okay, for someone we are paying a high invoice amount, someone we are paying a low invoice amount, and the threshold is a 5,000 rupees. Like invoice amount is more than 5,000 rupees, we are categorize such suppliers as a high, and low below the 5,000 rupees we are categorizing into a low. This is a condition we have. When we have a condition, we have to use a logical formula. Logical formula is nothing but a if formula we are going to use. Okay, we will use the if formula. How to use the if formula? If equal to if, then double click on that if formula. Double click on that first if formula. First it is asking for the logical test. What is the logic here? What is the logic here? Invoice amount, we'll select this amount, first one. We are writing for the first one, right? First one, invoice amount, that one selected, should be greater than, this is a greater than symbol, greater than 5,000 rupees. If it is greater than 5,000 rupees, comma, that is the logic, comma, once you written a logic, comma. If it is true, yes, if it is a more than 5,000 rupees, what we need to write? High. We have to write it as a high. How to write it as a high? Directly, if you are going to type high, you will be open a formula. To avoid that one, we have to write it in a double quote. Always remember that in a Excel, if you are writing anything, if you are writing your own way, anything if you are writing your own way, then you have to use a double quote, not single quote twice. Someone may be using like this. It is a wrong thing. We have to open a double quote, shift and that double quote. Okay, we have to open a double quote and write as a high. Close the double quote. Within a double quote, we have to write that word. Whatever you can write here, not only high, low, you can write whatever it is. If logic is true, if selected cell is greater than 5,000 rupees. Otherwise, comma, after that double quote, close, comma, again open the double quote. That is a, if it is not true, if it is false, then we have to say low. We have to say low. Logic here is if inserted invoice amount, if it is more than 1,000, if it is a more than 5,000, sorry, more than 5,000, then they will say high. If it is true, high we will write. If it is not true, then we will say low. Close the bracket, enter. You can see this is a termed as a high because here we have a more than 10,000. To copy this formula, no need to write a formula for each and everywhere. You can copy the formula. How to copy the formula? We have to go to that corner. You can see a corner, the plus mark will become, small plus mark will come. Okay, now select, click and drag, click and drag. Okay, so that we will give you the all the everywhere it will be same formula will be applied. Here it is low because less than 5,000 rupees. Okay, logic here is a selected cell should be greater than 5,000 rupees, then we say high, otherwise low. That is the logic we have it written by using a if formula. Okay, to select this, someone may be selecting here edge of this one. If you are selecting edge and you are trying to drag, click and drag, it will be move. Okay, it will give an error. Okay, we should not select. If you are selecting means this one will be selection. If you keep a cursor at the center, if you are keeping a cursor at the corner of this cell, you can see that small plus mark is there. Then we have to click and drag to copy the formula, to the other cell, for the other cell. Okay, like this we can use a if formula. Practice one or two times, you will get to know in detail about a if formula.